Bellville is off to a great start this season. The school is ranked in the top 10 of Class 4A in the state, and they've been putting up big-time offensive numbers. However, as our Chevy Spotlight found out, the Bray-mas' success has not come without heartache. The Bray-mas are red hot this year, whether it's junior running back Richard Reese averaging 300 yards per game on the ground, or dynamic playmaker Robert Briggs putting on a show. Bellville is making some serious noise in Class 4A.
Those two guys are explosive, and our offensive line's done a great job too, and along with our quarterback. We've got some areas we definitely need to improve on, but I like where we sit right now.
Coach Grady Rowe may like where his team is now, but it's been a painful journey to get there. Just 2 months ago, one night before practices started to be precise, the Bray-mas lost the heart and soul of their team. 3-year letterman Zach Hood in a fatal one-car accident.
You ask people what they remember about him, you remember that big smile. He always had that big smile.
He was just the voice that everybody needed to hear.
As the Bray-mas arrived at their first practice full of optimism, they were met with the tragic news. Trying to cope with what seemed like an awful dream, the guys turned to each other to pull through.
We were all wondering, what's going on, and just my heart was broken. It almost didn't seem like it was real at the time.
It was pretty hard to believe at first, and I was just expecting to just wake up from the dream.
Our kids have been unbelievable in the way they've responded, and they've leaned on each other from day one.
The outpouring is unbelievable. To this day, it helps ease a lot, because I never in my life dreamed that in 17 years he touched the lives that he touched.
Zach was the type of player, the type of friend that kids gravitated to, the backbone of a strong unit. Bellville has decided to play this season for Zach. His locker remains empty with his nameplate still inside. Each Bray-ma helmet has Zach's number, the number 3 on the side, and his jersey is carried out through the tunnel before every game. Zach was Bellville football, and the team and community will not let his memory fade away.
After every score or something like that, we always throw up our threes, or after the game, even our helmets, we have a 3 on it on the side. So we try to keep them in the whole time.
It's almost like we're playing something for something this year. Zach, he had a big impact in our life, and I think that brought us together as a team.
Playing here in Bellville is definitely a team sport. Sorry. And whether he's here physically, emotionally, and spiritually, he will always be with his team.
During the course of the year, Zach's football number 3 and soccer number 13 have shown up in unique ways for Bellville. The Bray-mas won their first game by 3, their second by 13, and they took down Stafford by 3 touchdowns. The players take it as a sign that Zach will always be with them.
He'll truly be missed, but he's still here in our hearts. He's watching, he's in heaven watching over us, and we know that he's going to be out there every Friday night with us.
As long as those numbers are represented somewhere, in somewhere or another, I think he's watching out for everybody.
The Chevy Spotlight is brought to you by the Houston area Chevy dealers. Visit your nearest Chevy dealer and test drive our award-winning products.